Time for dinner, guys, and although it's still pretty hot out, we need to eat something substantial once in a while. Oh, I got some bad news. My wine glass broke. Now I have to use this till I get a new wine glass, but that's okay. Anyway, my daughter-in-law Beth had come up with this dish one time when she was out visiting. It was really good. It was a chicken with prosciutto and spinach and kind of like a Florentine. So we're going to make a version of that tonight. I think you're going to like it. Now I'm using some chicken thighs. You can use chicken breast, whatever you'd like. We have our prosciutto, very thinly sliced, and then some mushrooms, onions, our spinach. We're going to saute that in a little olive oil and add a little bit of tomato sauce. As I've said, we're on the boat, so we're using a canned sauce, but all the other flavors are going to help mix this together. Well, the first thing I'm going to do, get the oil hot here, and I'm going to saute our onions and mushrooms together. And remember, just stir them till they get coated. Let them sit and caramelize. Don't play with the mushrooms. Alright, while that's cooking, I'm going to put a little bit of sauce in the bottom of this pan. Just like that. Then a layer of spinach. I'm not pre-cooking the spinach. We don't want to overcook the spinach. This is going to cook down pretty much by itself. There, just like that. Now I'm going to set in the prosciutto. That's enough there. And what we're going to wind up doing is, after the onions and mushrooms are sauteed, I'm going to put a layer of that on. Then I'm going to saute the chicken, set that on top of the mushroom and onions, put the rest of the spinach and prosciutto on, put a lid on it, and steam it for a couple of minutes. Let's take a check on our mushrooms. Hear them cooking? Nice. You see, now I haven't played with this. It's just cooking nicely. Now I'm going to top it with a little black pepper. Freshly ground, by the way. And we're just going to give it a light stir. Very lightly. See? See how that's starting to caramelize? We're going to let that brown a little more. Okay, I think our mushrooms are done. Oh yeah, look at how nice and caramelized that is. So we're going to put that on top of our spinach mix here and prosciutto. Just like this. And no, we're not going to clean this pan out. See, I spread that around a little bit. What I'm going to do is add a touch of olive oil to the pan. We'll just add a touch of olive oil to that. And I've cut the chicken into, I wouldn't say bite-sized pieces, but fairly small pieces. Make it easier to dish this up. Now we're going to brown our chicken up. And now with our chicken fully cooked, I'm going to add a little bit of this tomato sauce. I'm going to simmer the chicken for a few minutes and make it a little bit more tender. The thigh meat sometimes can be a little tough. So we're going to let that simmer for about 3.5 to 4 minutes. And now our chicken is done. I'm going to set that in the pot here. Lay that out on top. Shut my burner off. And notice I'm not putting the sauce on yet. Now you could also put Parmesan cheese on this, or provolone, anything you wanted. You want to top it with a cheese. We're not going to tonight. Mainly because I forgot to buy some. But it's still going to be very good. Now, we put the lid on this. Voila. move it to the burner. And we're just going to let that simmer. We'll let that simmer about 3 to 4 minutes, and dinner will be ready. Alright guys, this is smelling pretty good. Oh yeah. Look at this. That is beautiful. So now all we need to do is just spoon up a nice little plateful. Just like that. There we are. Bon appetit, man. Let's eat.